and welcome to my channel. I'm Merciful Moon the Mystic, and today I have some channel messages for the collective today from the Infernal realm. I got a new oracle deck that I'm going to be using called the Mausolea deck, and we're going to get started. What messages what messages does the Infernal realm have for the collective today? What messages does the Infernal realm have for the collective today? Mausolea deck. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Alright, so we got two reversals. We got Arthur, the champion of Avalon, companionship, nobility, and self-realization. Reverse. And we got Danu, mother creation, motherhood, ferocity, and creation. Ooh, also in reverse. Got Anubis, arbiter of truth, preservation, neutrality, obligation. Also in reverse. And the ageless, light in the darkness, healing, graciousness, and acceptance. Also in reverse. Some of you may be drawn to tales of Camelots, of King Arthur and Excalibur. Some of you are really into medieval Europe. If you're into some of those things, this reading's for you. Excuse me. If you're drawn to the Egyptian pantheon, working with the Egyptian deities, or in particular Anubis, this reading's for you. Spirits is asking, the Infernal realm spirits are asking the collective to take time out and to go through a journey of self-discovery. Some of you have been very disconnected from yourselves and from your creativity, and haven't really pursued your creative endeavors. You have so many ideas that you haven't brought into fruition due to not really knowing which path you should continue on to, because you're weighing your options with the Anubis, because Anubis is seen as the weigher of the scales. Whenever someone dies and goes to the Egyptian underworld, they're judged by Anubis, and he measures their heart against a feather. If their heart is lighter than a feather, then they can move onwards to paradise. Due to having no regrets on the earthly plane, some of you need to go through this healing and a spiritual healing journey with the ageless in reverse. Some of you are holding on to past trauma, past hurt, and it's time to let go and accept yourself, to forgive yourself. Okay, what messages does the Infernal realm have for the collective today? Goetia deck. What messages does the Infernal realm have for the collective today? Goetia deck. What other messages? Okay, got two cards. We got Marax, Four of Swords, Mercury and Cancer in the 4th house. Some of you may have your Mercury in Cancer or Mercury in your 4th house, or your fourth house is ruled by Cancer. Ooh. And then we have Andromalius. Oh, another demon that I like and work with. I believe he's called the Hater of Man or Eater of Men, but he's the Magician card. Mars and Pisces in the 10th house. Some of you have Mars and Pisces, or Mars in your 10th house, or Pisces rules your 10th house. But Spirit's saying you have the potential, like a lot of magical potential. Yeah, some of, oh man, this glare. Yeah, Spirit's saying that a lot of you have a lot of magical potential to bring about the spiritual change, the spiritual growth within you, to tap into your creativity, because you have the potential to manifest a lot with the Magician card, to manifest success in the area of your career, since the 10th house represents the house of career and public reputation. Some of you may work with the demon Andromalius, or may be called to work with Andromalius. For Mercury in the Cancer, it's feeling focused on your roots, on your, it represents motherhood, it represents the mother, it represents family, of your ancestors, of your roots, of your home life and surroundings. So some of you may be very communicative when it comes to your family, or some of you don't really keep in touch with your family at all, for Cancer in the 4th house. Because we also have Arthur in reverse, which is all about companionship. Some of you may feel very lonely and disconnected from friends and families. Spirit saying that if you have someone in your family that that's a really solid person and that you like to talk to, that you should reach out to them in order to heal this, to heal whatever like loneliness or disconnects, because I feel like you're craving connection, because that helps fuel your creativity. It helps heal your soul and helps you manifest. All right, Moonology deck. What messages do you have for Spirit for today? What messages do you have from the Infernal spirits? What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do the Infernal spirits have for the collective? Okay, another reversal. Adjustments are required. In reverse. 3rd quarter moon. Yeah, some of you are in a dark night of the soul. Lots of shadow work energy here. Some of you are not taking the steps necessary in order to go through your shadow work. Some of you have been avoiding it because you're afraid to do things. You're afraid to do things alone, afraid to peer into the shadows, afraid to confront the hurts that you need to confront. What's the Moonology passage for this? Your adjustments. Just a minor adjustment, darling, not for my vanity, but for humanity. Does anyone remember that movie, Oliver and Company? Because that's just like the random song that came into my head when I heard the uh, the phrase "adjustments acquired are required." Come on, where is that passage in the book of Moonology? Ah, there it is. All right, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are charges or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you of what you want and what it's time to let go of. And there may be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. Reevaluate the situation. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Okay. Yeah, some of you are required to do this pivoting onto the path that you're supposed to be. Some of you have been putting off this shadow work and healing for a long time. Let me move these out the way. A little out the way. Santa Muerte deck. What other messages that the collective needs to know? Ooh. Okay, we have card number 12. This jaguar looking guy over here. This jaguar god from the Santa Muerte Oracle. Card number 12. Some of you may be life path number 3s. Maybe artists, writers, painters, musicians. There's a lot of creative energy from the number 3. Some of you may be born in December. Okay. The ancient god of night, of war, of education and temptation, he is portrayed holding a mirror with which he kills his enemies, forcing them to face their contradictions and discordance. For this reason, he is governed by the archetype of chaos, but he is also capable of sacrificing himself. In fact, he lost a leg after using it as bait to attract the monster Cipatali or something. I'm sorry, I'm butchering these Aztec names, whose body was used to form the earth and human beings. Advice from the dead. Assess in a period of pause and meditation what needs to be sacrificed to leave the chaos you found yourself in. You will thus be able to obtain great advantages from this new perspective. So this is just a reiteration of what I was saying earlier. Some of you may need to do some mirror work when it comes, or mirror scrying when it comes to doing your shadow work or doing manifestations, doing a lot of self-reflection to heal your shadows. But yeah, that is everything I have for this video. If you like my videos and my channel, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Alright, goodbye. Hail Lucifer, and always to remember to be a light in the darkness.